There is a setting on your iPhone that can silently redirect every incoming call to another number without your phone ever ringing. Most people never check it because they assume it is off by default. And here's the mistake almost everyone makes. They notice missed calls, assume the caller hung up, and never think to look any further. But there is something else worth knowing. Even when this setting appears to be off inside your iPhone, your carrier can have forwarding active at the network level completely independently of what your phone shows you. So the iPhone setting alone is not the full picture. Near the end of this video, I will show you the one check that tells you whether your calls are actually reaching you or whether they are being quietly redirected somewhere else without you ever knowing. Before we get into it, if this video helps you out today, please hit the like button and subscribe to Tech Reporter. Now let us get into it. So let us start with what call forwarding actually is and why it matters that you check it right now. Call forwarding is an official Apple and carrier feature that redirects incoming calls from your iPhone number to a different phone number. When it is active, your iPhone does not ring at all. The call goes straight to whatever number forwarding is pointed at. The caller hears a normal ringing tone and has no idea their call never reached your device. And you have no idea the call ever came in unless you manually check your missed calls and notice the gap. Apple officially documents this feature and it is built into every iPhone. Open your Settings app, scroll down and tap Phone, and then tap Call Forwarding. This is the first place to check, and for many users, it will be the only place they need to look. If the call forwarding toggle is turned off and no number is listed underneath it, then forwarding is not active through your iPhone settings, and that is exactly what you want to see. If the toggle is turned on and there is a number listed in the Forward To field, that is where your incoming calls are currently being sent. Every single one of them, silently, without your phone making a sound. Now the important question is, how does this get turned on without the user deliberately doing it? There are several real and documented ways this happens. The most common is simply that the user enabled it at some point in the past, perhaps when traveling and wanting calls forwarded to a hotel room or a temporary number, and then never turned it off. It sits there active and forgotten for months or even years. Another common cause is accidental activation through pocket dialing or navigating settings without realizing what was being changed. Carriers can also activate call forwarding at the account level through their customer service systems, sometimes as part of setting up a new device or transferring a number, and the setting can persist after the original reason for it has passed. And finally, call forwarding can be transferred from a previous iPhone through carrier account settings when you switch devices, meaning a forwarding configuration you set up years ago on an old phone may have quietly followed you to your new one. If you find call forwarding is turned on in your iPhone settings and you see a number in the Forward To field that you do not recognize or that you did not intentionally set, turn it off immediately. Tap the toggle to disable it. The number will remain visible in the field, but forwarding will be inactive. Your calls will start coming through to your iPhone normally again from that point forward. But here's the part that most tutorials on this topic completely miss, and it is the reason the iPhone settings check alone is not sufficient. Your carrier has its own call forwarding system that operates at the network level independently of your iPhone. This is called carrier level or conditional call forwarding, and it is configured on your phone number itself rather than on your device. This means the iPhone settings toggle can show call forwarding as off, while your carrier still has forwarding active on your number at the network level. Your iPhone has no visibility into this. The settings screen simply cannot see it or report it. The way to check carrier level forwarding is through USSD codes. These are short codes you dial directly from your iPhone phone app as if you were making a call. They send a query directly to your carrier's network and return a real-time status report of what forwarding is currently configured on your number. To check whether unconditional call forwarding is active on your number, open your phone app, go to the keypad, and dial *#21#. That is, the asterisk key, then hash, then 21, then hash again. Press the call button. Your carrier will return a message on screen telling you whether unconditional call forwarding is active, and if so, what number your calls are being forwarded to. Unconditional forwarding means every call is redirected, regardless of whether your phone is on, off, busy, or unanswered. There are two additional codes worth checking. Dial *#62# to check whether forwarding is active for calls that come in when your phone is switched off or out of coverage, and dial *#67# to check whether forwarding is active for calls that come in when your line is busy. These are called conditional forwarding settings, and they apply only in specific situations rather than to every call. For most users, these will show standard voicemail forwarding, which is completely normal carrier behavior. Voicemail is technically a form of conditional call forwarding that sends unanswered calls to your carrier's voicemail system. That is expected and does not indicate any problem. What you are specifically looking for is forwarding that points to a specific phone number rather than your carrier's voicemail service. If any of these codes return results showing active forwarding to a number you do not recognize or did not set up intentionally, there is a single code that clears all carrier-level forwarding simultaneously. Dial ##002# from your iPhone keypad and press Call. This sends a command to your carrier to erase all call forwarding configurations on your number at the network level. Your carrier will confirm the action with a message on screen. After running this code, dial *#21# again to verify that unconditional forwarding has been cleared and that the result now shows forwarding is inactive. There is also a visual indicator built into iPhone that Apple officially documents, but that most users have never noticed. When call forwarding is active on your iPhone, a small icon appears in the status bar at the very top of your screen. It looks like a phone handset with a small arrow next to it. This icon is Apple's way of telling you that your calls are being redirected. If you have ever seen this icon and dismissed it without knowing what it meant, that was your iPhone telling you that call forwarding was active at that time. Now you know what to look for. If you see that icon in your status bar at any point in the future, go straight to Settings, Phone, Call Forwarding, and check what number is listed there. After checking and clearing forwarding through both your iPhone settings and the carrier level codes, there is one more step worth taking. Contact your carrier directly and ask them to confirm that no call forwarding is active on your account at the network level. This is something you can do through your carrier's customer service line or through their official account management app. Ask them specifically to confirm that unconditional call forwarding is not configured on your number and that no forwarding services have been added to your account recently without your request. Most carriers can verify and clear this in under 2 minutes. This gives you the most complete confirmation that forwarding has been fully removed from every level: your iPhone settings, the carrier network, and your account record. Going forward, there are 2 things worth knowing to avoid this situation in future. First, periodically check your iPhone status bar for the call forwarding icon, particularly after visiting carrier stores, after switching devices, or after any situation where someone else has handled your phone or account. Second, if you ever deliberately use call forwarding for a legitimate reason, such as temporarily redirecting calls while traveling, make a note to turn it off when you no longer need it. The setting does not expire or turn itself off automatically. It stays active until you manually disable it or until you run the ##002# carrier clear code. Now here is the final check that tells you whether your calls are actually reaching you properly. After completing all the steps above, ask someone you trust to call your iPhone directly. Your phone should ring immediately on the device itself. If it rings normally and you see the caller's name or number appear on your screen, then forwarding has been successfully cleared and your calls are coming through correctly. If the call does not ring on your device and goes elsewhere, then carrier-level forwarding may still be active, and you should contact your carrier directly to have them investigate and remove it from the account level. That is the complete process. Check Settings, Phone, Call Forwarding inside your iPhone, and disable it if it is active. Dial *#21# to check carrier-level unconditional forwarding. Dial *#62# and *#67# to check conditional forwarding. Run ##002# to clear all carrier forwarding if anything unexpected is found. Contact your carrier directly to confirm nothing is active at the account level, and do a live call test to verify your phone is ringing normally. That sequence covers every layer where call forwarding can be active and gives you a complete and accurate picture of what is actually happening with your incoming calls. If this video helped you today, please hit the like button and subscribe to Tech Reporter. If you found something unexpected when you checked your forwarding settings, drop it in the comments below. I read every comment personally, and I will help you work through it. See you in the next one.